Something like peanut butter and jelly, or perhaps Florida and sunshine. Seminole Sports Magazine reporter James McKettrick tells us about two of the ingredients that make up this dynamic on FSU's men's track and field team.
Thunder, a product of strength, power. It makes its presence known to anybody within its surroundings. Lightning, quick and quiet. It can be easily missed with just a blink of an eye. Austin Droogsma and Michael Cherry are the thunder and lightning of the Florida State men's track team. But although the two share the same goal, their methods in order to achieve it are quite different.
I'm real superstitious, so I put money in my sock, so whatever money I have in my pocket, I'll just pull it out, put it in my sock. I always think it brings me good luck.
Mike does put money in his sock. I just found that out a couple months back. Me personally, not really. I kind of just do my thing, and if something doesn't go right or something, okay, sorry, like, it happens. I mean, you're never gonna be perfect all the time.
The former roommates aren't exactly two peas in a pod. Droogsma brings the thunder in the shot put. Cherry, well, he's one of the fastest guys in the nation. The different events require different nutritional needs, which means the teammates aren't exactly seeing eye to eye at the dinner table.
I stopped eating beef and pork, so I'm real restricted what I eat. It's more like fish, chicken, a lot of protein, vegetables, apples. I drink a lot of water before practice too. Droogsma always pressures me to eat like the worst stuff. Like, I always say I'm not gonna eat it. Droogsma cooks like cupcakes, like big old pans of cupcakes. I'm like, just like, man, you gotta eat it, you gotta eat it. So I'm peer pressure, I'm eating it. I'm eating pizza. I'm coming to practice and dying, like it's hurting. I'm like, man.
I enjoy my red meats, my steaks and ribs and all that. I mean, now I do try to get my vegetables in there where I can. I like to eat a lot of spinach. It's very high in iron, and I mean, that's one of the few things that I regularly eat as far as vegetables go. But I mean, I'm a pretty hardcore carnivore. But I mean, I'm just taking in as much calories as I can, and just trying to continuously make gains in the weight room, and so that it can translate out here into the shot put. He had a very strict diet and did not eat any red meat, anything, and I used to try to kind of coax him into eating something or other, but I mean, he was pretty dedicated to it.
So maybe they're not exchanging recipes anytime soon, but what both men share is the same dedication to their sport. They each left other teams to pursue track.
I just love the atmosphere of track. It's the camaraderie, and I mean, on the football field, you don't really get to talk and hang out with a lot of the other guys that you're competing against. But in track, it's like I have some really good friends that go to other schools that I look forward to seeing and hanging out with whenever we get to meet up.
Well, when I was a freshman, I wanted to play a lot of sports, so I said I can play every sport in school: wrestling, football, basketball, all that. And then actually my teammate made me quit. Yeah, so he was like, yeah, if you don't come out to track, you don't run track right now, we're gonna have to take your spot, someone's gonna take your spot. So I was like, my coaches told me to choose between basketball and track. I was like, I'd rather run track. It'd probably be a little easier to go to college with.
Differing from stature, similar in heart. Both know that in order to reach that ultimate goal of a national title, they must use their respected strengths, whether it be the power and brute force of thunder, or the quick finesse of lightning, in order to create the perfect storm. For Seminole Sports Magazine, I'm James McKettrick.
As you might imagine by the look of these two freshmen, there are high expectations as always for the track and field team, and it should be an exciting season ahead. When we return to Seminole Sports Magazine, we'll learn how FSU's women's basketball team is emerging as more than just great players.
Seminole Sports Magazine is brought to you by Coca-Cola Zero. Real Coke taste and 0 calories.